another great thing.
And then we ask people to leave.
Yeah, well, no, that's it. I can't ask people to leave, but Nicole can. That is the Tower of London, and this is my balcony. It's moving out day to day. It's quite a sad day. Nicole and I already cried yesterday. For the past few days, I've basically been going around all my friends' houses in London and trying to drop off little things, because I'm coming back in about 2 weeks when I start my job. But turns out I've collected a lot of stuff over the past 2 years, and it's not all going to fit in one suitcase in a big bag, which is a bit of a problem because I've got to take it back on the train with me. I've emptied out the majority of my wardrobe, but I'm going to get started on all the posters around my room because, as you can see, it still looks pretty full, pretty normal. I really like this question. What do you love about her? We can start with, how did you meet and decide to be flatmate? This is a great story, I love this one. It was via a mutual friend. She invited me out on a night out and you were there.
And I pretended I didn't know who you were, but I secretly watched your YouTube channel.
2:26 AM.
Oh, it's okay though, no 9 AMs tomorrow, so heading home now.
And then we met up a couple times after that, and then I asked her to move in with me.
Yeah, I think it's the third time that we've met. What's the hardest part about being roommates? That's not a very nice question, is it? Would you say living with someone made you feel more comfortable to try new things, go new places?
Definitely.
Yeah, I would say so. I'm also such an introvert and you're an extrovert, so therefore I feel like you would always make me be like, no, come out. I would always be grateful for that, because otherwise I'm the kind of person that spends
really nice.
a lot of time in my bedroom.
And I'm the one that knocks on the door, so can I play with you?
This is a nice one. What were your favourite dishes to cook together for each other? Because we did this a lot.
I like making those quesadillas, but then I ended up hurting my belly, so I don't make them anymore. But I have good memories making those.
Yeah, that was in the cookbook.
Oh yeah!
That's in the cookbook. Yeah. This is a nice one from Abby. How are your schedules similar or different, and how does that help with living together?
You're earlier, I'm later.
But you're still earlier than when we started though. When we first moved in, Nicole would get up around 10, around 10, 10:30. I think once or twice you got up at 11. But there was a solid period where we were getting up at 7, we were going for swims, I made her a morning person. We both also go to bed relatively early, around like 10, 11, midnight.
It definitely works to have similar schedules working together.
Nicole asked, what's it like living with someone who never watches? This is a really good question. I am really good for our water bill.
I never have to wait to have a shower, which is lovely. I feel like that's going to be really difficult for me ever living with someone else.
Pros and cons of having a flatmate. Pros is that you have someone to split the bills with. Not that that's...
Number one. I've realised that I don't want to live alone anytime soon.
Really?
Yeah, I know you would.
It's probably maybe not necessarily the best for me. I can easily become a bit of a hermit and just work all the time.
Yeah, true.
Adana asked, what's your most favourite moment while living together?
When we had that meal recently with Tom, Obi, Michelle and
Oh, you like
Scarlett.
that? It's nice to have friends around to the flat, even though our flat's super small. Like when we had our Christmas party, that was a favourite memory.
Yeah.
Balls, a ball pit balls. Stuck them in the bath, and then loads of people came and took pictures. And we did get a noise complaint, which was really scary. And then we just like played ABBA quieter. But another great thing.
And then we asked people to leave.
Yeah, well, no, that's it. I can't ask people to leave, but Nicole can. So I was getting really tired. Nicole was like, right, so it's midnight now.
We said party ends at midnight because of the building that we live in. You've got to leave. The social cue, they need to leave.
I was almost getting my pyjamas out.
Yeah.
If you're ever at a party with me and I get to my pyjamas, that means I'm done. Like, I've only done that a few times. Oh, that's another thing. Nicole's taught me loads about boundaries, so that's...
Say no. And you taught me to be less wasteful.
Yeah, she used to bin all of her food. If I'm not eating your food...
Yeah, I know. I'm worried I'm going to get so wasteful again going home.
Lizzie asked, are you still staying together? Unfortunately, we're breaking up.
I didn't want this breakup.
Neither. Yesterday I came into Nicole's room and I like sat on her bed, she's like, you look sad, and I was like, yeah, it's because this is our last night. Have you processed the move yet?
Well, like I processed it a couple of months ago. Like back in May I was crying all the time about that we're gonna leave and like I'm gonna have to move home and stuff.
Said that.
I mean, maybe I will feel it more when the whole place is empty.
But we created such a safe home. Like that is exactly what it is. Like both Nicole and I are really good on security. That's something else that is super important. I'll stop saying. This is also something else. When Nicole used to cry, I used to say don't cry, and actually I've now learned that's a really bad thing. So okay, keep crying.
You were absolutely terrible. I vividly remember once crying so much, and then you're like, no,
Stop crying. What are you doing?
and I was like, just let me cry.
Yeah, I've now learned that expressing emotions is actually okay. So since I have too much stuff to carry home, like I physically cannot, I have packed up all of the tin stuff. I'm gonna take it to either Sainsbury's or Lidl near us, who have a donation point, because I still have to somehow take all of this home. This is my current suitcase as it stands, and I have a lot more to fit in. Of course, it's also one of the hottest days that we've had here in ages.
There's a syringe filled with some orange thing.
They left their medicine in our cabinet. That must mean that's over 2 years old. Oh, that's so gross. Now I've got to wrap these all up. So here we have the empty room. Everything is all gone. I'm just charging some of my little gadgets before I go. I now have to somehow carry all of these bags on the train with me to Brighton. I don't know how, but we're gonna work out the system.
Okay, enjoy your stay.
Thank you so much. Wow. Wow. Got a Hoover. Oh, this is AC. More clothes storage. How comfy does this bed look? So this is my balcony. This is my view over London. This is my living room. And I believe through here is my kitchen. 24 hours. I get biscuits. Wow. Salt and pepper and plate. I have a dishwasher. I've never had a dishwasher before in my life. And my oven. Oh, I think I need some utensils. Masher, grater. And then in this one we have, ooh, what are these? Oh, coasters, placemats. Ooh, wow. Oh my word. Heated towel rack, towels. So we have bath, shower gel, hair conditioner and shampoo. This should last me the entire month. How amazing is that? And look how clean this glass is. In here we also have shower caps and cotton buds. So the last thing you would have seen is me moving all my stuff back to Brighton. I stayed there for a couple of weeks and I'm about to start my grad job on Monday, and kindly my company have paid for 4 weeks rent in this gorgeous apartment that's like an 18-minute walk to the office. They very kindly did that for the graduates who are out of the 35-mile radius from work, because Brighton is quite a far way to commute. It also gives me time to then find a flat for the rest of the year during this month while I'm here. So I just had a massive pinch me moment out on the balcony being like, wow, this is like my life. All of the things that I've worked so hard for, I'm now staying in this gorgeous apartment. I was checking in at the reception, kind of being a little bit cheeky, like, you know, how often is there cleaning? Daily cleaning of this place. This place is going to be cleaner than I am. I was speaking to my friends and my family about this and just like, I'm overwhelmed. I think it's crazy. Like I look out my window and I can see the Tower of London and the river and people walking past, and I can just, this is where I live. This is where I live. And there's also a gym, although he said it's more like a fitness room. I'm not going to be using it. I honestly feel like this could be the best month of my life. This is my freezer. So there isn't a cupboard for dry food in the kitchen area, so I'm just going to keep it on this little bureau here. This is my snack cupboard. I've also got some sauces and jars, and no one has to know. I also picked up a fresh basil while I was at Lidl because it smells amazing. I'm going to add this on my pasta and I hopefully keep it alive. Also because this flat has no plants. And if you guys remember my old flat, just plants galore. So it's quite hard not to be surrounded by other living things. I should set that up. Now all I need is my ergonomic mouse. There are 2 TVs in this flat. There is one here, and let me just walk behind this wall, and there's another TV. In my entire uni experience, I did not have one TV. This is incredible. I am going to spend the evening watching Malcolm in the Middle.